My name is Michael Wellman. I've been with the Anantara Vacation Club now for quite a few years. I started at the entry level and am now at the, I think it's the diamond level. I'm originally from San Francisco, so West Coast, United States is where I've spent my youth, but I spent all my professional life in the Asia Pacific region, including 4 years here in Thailand, but also close to 34, 35 years in China and Taiwan. I stayed here earlier this year in January for 5 or 6 days and nights, and learned there and the joys of living on the river, which I really enjoy. You're able to access all of the wonderful madness of Bangkok and yet withdraw and move back into this rather tranquil, much more serene sort of location by the river, watching the water go by and going swimming. I consider, what Anantara does. You're in a very competitive environment, right? And to actually thrive in this environment, there's several components that are important for you, your company to pull together. There are 3 key things to me that are really important to me and in my interaction with Anantara. One is just, sort of the price of entry into this business for you is making sure you have really good facilities, well maintained. You bring a touch of architecture that is very special. It brings that feeling of being in Thailand in a very profound way. And the maintenance, the facilities and so forth. This is done very, very well. Then you add to it the type of opportunities for interaction. For me, movement is very important. I love to be active. Just down in Phuket, met new friends and played pickleball, played basketball, went bike riding. I mean, these are the types of environments that Anantara brings to a guest like myself that I very much value. Some of it's scheduled, some of it is impromptu, things that because of the environment I discover on my own. And then you add into that sort of a third component of the people. The people have to maintain the facilities. They are the people that are interacting with the guests. But what is added to this that I think really it's the special sauce for Anantara. It's what makes Anantara special is there's an attitude of, okay, if we make a mistake for the guest, we're gonna fix it. We strive to be perfect, but human beings are not. And for that 10 or 15% of the time where there's an issue, the speed of response to resolve issues is really remarkable. Something that, again, I'll say this again, it gives Anantara that special, the thing that connects for me. I just love that. So if I add to it then the component of specific experiences I've had, I go repeatedly to Phuket. And honestly, Phuket in total, I've watched it over the decades growing and becoming very congested, and there's parts of the island that I avoid. But you know what? It doesn't scare me off because I have Anantara there, all right? So Phuket's been special. I love Koh Samui. The Boput facility is fantastic. We did a trip to Maldives, which was also very special, but in a very different kind of way. And again, it's those things of the facilities, the recreational opportunities, the environment, and the people have made all those things special for me. Chiang Mai I liked because it gave me access to an area that I find is quite special, right? It's a place where life is just a little bit slower. People are very warm, but it's in the mountains, right? Where so much of the Anantara experience is by the beach. I enjoy going into the mountains. To me, it's fun. And then taking the next step and going to Chiang Rai, where they have the elephant camp, where the elephants are treated with just incredible respect, and it's a rehabilitation center. And you're also there in this place where you can see elephants being roaming in a rather wild environment, which is really something special to see. I like those things very much. Maldives is special in itself because you're living above the ocean, watching life go by. Sitting in your living room, you look down and there's some large fish going by. In the morning, I like to scuba dive and snorkel and finish breakfast, and you can just throw your snorkel on and just drop into the below your house and start exploring. And it's pretty neat, very special. The Mai Khao area, there's a village that has little retail, some restaurants, and there Anantara had this little booth, and I was approached saying, "Hey, just come and sit for a 1-hour conversation, and we'll give you a free ticket to." It was a special show which presents the story of Thailand in a very interesting way. And I was like, yeah, okay, let's sit down. And I really had no intention to invest. I kind of thought this was going to be, something like that. But I was like, all right, get a free ticket. I'll talk to you guys for an hour. And the presentation was quite compelling. And I was like, wow, this is actually really interesting. And the conversation went on for what was supposed to be 1 hour. It ended up being 3 hours. And by the end of it, I had decided I would commit to a platinum package. I then, a couple of days later, I flew back to Shanghai, where I was living at that time. And I was looking at it and I started doing a little bit of research, and it seemed like, wow, Anantara is actually really small. Am I really going to invest this much money in this thing? And I got cold feet. And so I went back to Anantara and said, I don't think I want to do this. Can we cancel this? And I'd already put a deposit down, right? And they're like, well, look, why don't you just go in for the entry-level package, and then we'll start from there. And this becomes one of my great regrets on my relationship with Anantara, is I should have stuck with the platinum package then when it was its best price. So I didn't take it, but I went for the entry level and worked my way back up. But yeah. The advantage for me with Anantara, as I mentioned earlier, about just the people component. There are a couple of people that I know by name. I have on my WhatsApp feed. If I have a question about a property or a location, I can, Ben, what's going on, man? What should I do? What do you think about this idea? And he responds very quickly. Prior to Bien, I was working with a guy named Ben, not this Ben. And it was also same sort of relationship. It became like a relationship of trust, and we'd gone from a transactional relationship to one of trust and friendship. And that's what makes a difference. It makes a big difference for me, because I know that contacting those folks, that I can get a real good, clear layout on what's going on. One that's my grandson, who's now 10 years old. I think it was probably 3 years ago, we went to the facility that Anantara has. I don't think it's an Anantara owned facility, but you have a relationship in Portugal, in Lisbon. And they have a wonderful swimming pool there. And my grandson had not yet learned how to swim, but he was getting there. He was working on it. At that pool, he just hung onto the sides. And then with help from my wife, his grandmother, and some of the other guests and some of the other kids, he let go of the side and learned to swim. I mean, it was just a magical moment where it was like, brings tears to your eyes just thinking about it. It was very special. And when he made that first time to swim across on his own, the pool had like 15 guests there, and they're all like, yeah, cheering and stuff. It was really cool. Safari, I'd like to the Serengeti. I'd love to be able to do that one day. My wife shares that desire as well. She really wants to do that. I want to go hot air ballooning someday. That's something I haven't done that I really want to do. I want to do some scuba in the Great Barrier Reef before it completely collapses from our climate issues. And see what else. I want to climb the tallest mountain in Africa is, I've forgotten the name of it. I can't believe this. It's something I've been looking into because it's like, as the tallest mountain for a continent, it's actually it's a difficult climb. It's hard, but it's not technical. And so I haven't trained for technical hiking. So it's something I think I could do. So I'd like to do that. My wife and I, we're partners, and so we do a lot of this stuff together, but on some things we kind of veer apart from each other in that I like to scuba dive and I like to do things. She's not going to climb mountains with me and stuff. And so in terms of in the Anantara world, I've been sort of encouraging her to consider doing more, like let's do some stuff in Vietnam, Sri Lanka. There's a couple other locations where Anantara has presence that we haven't tried, and my wife's kind of shy about that. She's not too, like, come on, Sri Lanka. Yeah, I know there's political instability there and so on, but I think we can be safe about it. Things like that. But then there's other places I really want to go. There's some incredible diving in Indonesia, but I've been reading about these little islands that are on the east end of the islands of Indonesia. There's just some spectacular diving. Oh, it's my wife. Yeah. Katrina and I have probably 80% of these visits have been us together, yeah. And then several of them bringing family. My oldest daughter has come with her husband or I guess my son-in-law and grandson. We've done a few together. My youngest daughter has come a couple times as well, but not as much. She's been working and in school and stuff. But yeah, lots of family stuff. My youngest daughter's getting married here in Bangkok 1 year from now. And so we're working on all kinds of ideas and things that we can do because we're going to have about 90 guests coming in from lots of parts of the world. Everybody in my family is aware of what we do, and so we work on this stuff together, doing things together. For friends, I find, I would absolutely recommend. I have not successfully gotten anybody into the club, but I think it's not something I have no hesitation to recommend. Oh, well, congratulations. Good job. I mean, the amount of growth that I've seen over this period of time has been tremendous, and I look forward to seeing how it's going to go over the next 15 years. Hopefully I'm still alive.